But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Engineer, that's two different things, but
you're passionate enough with that, within that process, then people will want to tune into it. And that's what social media is.
I realized with my paintings,
great point.
I realized with my paintings that it just helped everything else, because the space you got to go to create a painting is the same for scenes, the same for all the art.
Thank you. It's the universal consciousness. It's God. It's the godness around you, right? So if he's gonna make a great song, you'll never write your song from your logical brain.
The space you got to
it
go
comes
to.
through you, right?
The song comes to you, you don't go to the song.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, the song.
So Michael Jackson said.
Yeah. Song comes to you. It writes itself, right?
It writes itself, right.
But you got to train yourself to get to that space.
Right.
That's.
So you have to open up your mind. So that's why closed-minded people. And I'm so mean about analyticals, but I just can't fucking stand them because they don't make any money for me.
It's just harder to do these days though, because that's more of a, like you said, it's an intuition. You got to be more on that side, and just stereotypically like.
Well, I mean, right-brain people are typical liberal. Left-brain people are typical conservative, right? Because the logical people are like Republicans. Not all Republicans, but a lot of. So, you know, on the liberal side, what do they say about liberals? Oh, they're fucking wacky. Yeah, because if you see Al Pacino in New York City, which I did one time, he looked homeless to me. He doesn't care about his hygiene, health. He's fucking an artist. He's like, put it in my arm. I need more of it. Right? So nothing else matters if you're a heroin addict. I'm not saying he's a heroin addict, but
it's a quick fix.
Yeah. And look at artists. And artists too, right? They don't give a fuck about most stuff. They don't want to. They get their fix on art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you going to be shoving into your veins? You've got to figure out what that one thing is, and then do what P. Diddy did, because he was the master, and then expand the brand from there, right? So you're everywhere now without one thing being super successful. But I get it. When you said about the art, I love that. Like that was really powerful what you said. So you are expressing yourself in different ways.
And I do, like you said, I do realize like my athletic talent's going to have to be that thing to get me to the space.
So tell us about that, by the way. Tell us what 2020 is what, the Olympics, man?
Yeah. I played college football and I ran track and football. So since 2013, I've been training every single day.
Which level of, which length?
So 100 meters. Every single day, I've been like, I could listen to people say, oh, you need to do this certain program. No, I've been going 100% every single day to the point where my body doesn't even, I don't get sore anymore. Like, wow, that's how confident in it.
So let me ask you a very important question. I know you're gonna love this. So have you been working on your mind, right? It's all about
that's
mindset.
where it started. The secret.
You gotta see you winning on it.
The secret kind of, that's when I got into that. That's when everything changed, because my mind, my mom got what she didn't understand at first, because I was just graduated college and I'm trying to focus on my mind. I see all my classmates, they're graduating, they're not gonna be able to do nothing with that. She's like, okay, but that's what you're supposed to do. You go to college. I was like, I'm seeing ahead, like that's, and now I see these people that they're doing what I've already been doing, but they already had to graduate. They already had to learn the lessons. Now they're having to do the work of inner work. And
now they're really realizing that it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's always the right thing to do, right? But you know, so people think that obstacles are evil, or obstacles are bad, or like, you know, oh, I can't get a break, and every time I move, you know, I try something, it's because you're not on the right path. So what you're doing is, as God, you as God, you're putting up the obstacles because you're going this way and you need to go this way. So obstacles are actually good things. They're actually the right things. But I've done the same thing. Until I learned this, I was like, I used to bitch about it. Oh, I actually pitched 50 people for money, and nobody said yes. And I'm like, I fucking hate this shit. But the truth is, I'm not doing it. I got to start listening to myself that that's not the space I need to be in. I need to be over here. Anyway, okay, let's talk about that. So how fast are you? Are you fucking fast as shit?
I mean, I see people like, I mean, I know it sounds like, oh, who you think? I see people like you saying, and most people are like, oh my God. I was like, I'm doing this every day. Like, this man's a human.
Where'd you go to school?
A&T, North Carolina A&T.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were wide receiver or what?
Cornerback.
Oh, you're cornerback.
Yeah.
Oh, I love football.
I was a little heavier than.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know what it was about hitting a guy, because I don't want to hurt him, but I wanted to hit him. I wanted the pads to hit him. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about that hit. I don't know. Did it feel good to you too? Like quarterbacks, they don't like to be.
Yeah.
Because those guys are so
They're more
big.
flashy.
Well, you're dealing with guys that are monsters, right?
Yeah.
Which, anyway, there was something about that I just loved. The physicality of it was just. There was
Yeah, I
something
love I love being sore. I love like the day after we kind of can barely like move. I just felt like a.
You have a coach for this, or how do you just do it yourself?
I had a coach, and I was like, most coaches are not trying to push me as hard. Like most people want to coach because they're like, oh, you do this, you're done. I'm going like harder than they're trying to push me. I had one last year, and I did a couple meetings. I was like, I really don't need.
I mean, what are you running now in terms of?
I'm competing in meets. I've been competing since.
Okay, but what's your best time?
10-2.
Okay, so I don't have any idea what that means.
don't know
What's the fastest time ever?
Well, Usain Bolt ran 9.5. So that's like a. That's the difference between like.
Oh my god.
A training session, a month training. That's just like that's literally.
You can get to 9.5.
Yeah, that's.
You can get to 9.5? No, you can't. Can you?
Okay.
9.5. Okay, this is the finish line, and you're 9.5. And what's 10.2? Is it here? You think?
But a foot or two?
Yeah, like
what's
him.
Yeah, 1,000. It's probably 1,000, right? 1,001.
Just think of it this way: like you see, football players run a 40, a 4.3 and a 4.6 is that's a matter of training and matter of mindset.
Like technique too.
Technique, yeah, more technique actually mostly technique.
He's so tall, Bolt. He's so big and lanky. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's an advantage.
That's an advantage though, because he knows how to use it. But like,
yeah,
there's smaller people now coming in.
Those people, is he from like Uganda or something? They just fucking
Jamaican.
run those Jamaican.
Most of the Jamaicans are like.
I'll tell you one thing. I love Jamaican women. They're so goddamn gorgeous. Their bodies are just like.
I love.
Sorry guys, it's the truth.
Brazilian, I mean.
But I mean, those Jamaican women.
New York City one, yeah. Jada one in New York.
Yeah. Lips, body, everything's perfect. I fucking love your people. Are you Jamaican? Oh, no, he's Jamaican.
My mom's Puerto Rican, my dad's black.
Okay, that's why. So Brazil is perfect for you.
Yeah.
They get those nice asses down there, but they're not like some of these guys up here, these black guys, they want like chunky chicken. I mean, like, you know, these girls like falling off. I don't know, no disrespect, guys, but that's not.
It's all a purpose. I think like most women are like the implants. Most women are doing that artificially now.
I hate those implants. You know that in 13 weeks you can build a really nice bum. I know a girl from Miss USA. She had no ass.
It's all over
13 weeks.
Instagram, you know, like the specific training.
3 times a week,
Yeah.
certain type of protein. Yeah, these fucking, they're putting shit, I mean, I don't know, but you don't like it.
Nah,
It's
nah.
gross.
I like natural. I just.
One time I dated a girl like that, I can feel it moving. You know, I have no problem with surgery. I had my nose done when I was young. I mean, when I was in Ohio, I had my nose done. I mean, like, I'm not against it, but that just seems gross to me.
Yeah, I just.
Boob job, you know, if it's done right, boob jobs look nice. Although everyone doesn't do
I just don't want them to like women think they have to like.
Right, I agree with
do
that.
that.
Small breasts are great. Like, you know, usually she's more appreciative when she has smaller ones. Okay, so nice shoes. Huh? So okay, so are you making any money?
Not from that. Track is like every 4-year thing. You get paid. Just like anything, you get the time, then you get endorsements.
Okay.
Track is about endorsements.
So you got to make the team first.
I got to get the endorsements. I got to get the time.
How do you get into the? How do you do time trials to get into the finals to get into the Olympics? They're only 3, right?
So 2019 is like next year. So whatever you run now, you have to have a qualifying time.
Okay.
By the time of the trial, then you get to the trial. And I qualified. The 10.2 is a qualifying time for the trial. So I already can go to the trial of the Olympics. So now, after the trials,
Do you know what you